My name is Matt Taylor, but you already know that. What you may not know is that it is my destiny to become the #1 vlogger on YouTube. Okay, in my last video, I was talking about how I have a weird sore throat sort of thing going on. And, so I went down to the hospital today, and I thought I'd be out in time for work, which I wasn't, so I called work and told them that I wouldn't be in because I'm at the hospital getting my throat checked out, blah, 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 blah. And when you have a sore throat, it's not easy to swallow pills, right? But this guy, the doctor, prescribed me a heavy dose of, like, some sort of extra strong penicillin. And seriously, the size of the pills, like, it doesn't look that big, but when you have a sore throat that is, like, halfway to closing up, that is not an easy pill to swallow. And I have to take one every 8 hours, so that's pretty much 3 times a day. So that kind of sucks. I've only taken one so far, next one's in another 3 hours. But yeah. So. Sorry, I got a song stuck in my head. You guys know who Kaepora Gaebora is? If you don't, he's the annoying owl from the Zelda series. But I found a dubstep remix of his theme, and it's pretty awesome. Alright, next thing is... Now, nobody friggin', like, unsubscribe or unfriend or stop watching my videos because of this. I am a brony. I'm proud of it. If you don't know what a brony is, go check it out. But if you don't feel like checking it out, I will show you right now. A brony is a fan of this show. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Seriously, like, everybody's like, oh, blah, 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 My Little Pony, it's a show for little girls. While it was made for little girls, they have taken over the internet. They become viral, they are so awesome. And the best part about it is that when you're a kid, you're not going to notice this, and it's in a lot of kids shows and a lot of kids movies and that. But there are so many adult references, it's friggin' insane. And insane is actually kind of a, not really much of a term I want to use, but whatever. And I have 2 favorites. One a lot of people like just because she's crazy and pretty much has ADHD, and that's Pinkie Pie. She also has some of the best songs ever. And my other favorite is one that a lot of people like, but at the same time they don't like her, and that's Fluttershy. She's like nice and calm and awesome with animals and stuff. But yeah, I digress. I've noticed that my view counts have gone way down. Well, actually no, maybe not. I was looking earlier and I was at 4 views for my last one, but now it says 14. Whatever. I am getting ready to go out for coffee with a friend of mine, just waiting for her to reply. She doesn't watch vlogs, I don't know why, but whatever. Okay, 2 months ago, I was just watching a vlog of mine earlier, like right before I started this, from July 8th, so August, September, pretty much, yeah, 2 months ago. I told you I was restarting the Fable series, which I did. Don't get me wrong, I did. I'm not sure if I talked about it in another video or not. Oh, I did. On July 13th. Yeah, whatever. I did talk about it, but after I beat the first one, well, 1.5, whatever you want to call it, the Lost Chapters. Did almost every side quest, and then I moved on to Fable 2. And I got about halfway through that. I was on my way to the Spire, and then I just stopped playing for a little while. I don't know why. But I think I'm going to actually restart the whole thing again unless something else catches my eye, like I started playing Tales of Vesperia. And I know Robocop is happy about that. But I haven't really played much of that either, because like I said in my last video, I'm not really feeling all the doing my video games, and that's bothering me, because I love video games. But, yes. I think the most commonly used word I've said in this video, and probably my past videos, is butt. What can I say? Not much, actually. Work is really starting to bug me. Like, yesterday when I went in for work, Brandon, who is somewhat classified as the department manager, but isn't quite, he's only like one level above me. He was there from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., right? And you would think that in his job, seeing as he's one level above me, that he would have everything done right. I got there at 3:30, he was already gone, so I didn't see him, but he left me a note that said, make sure the end caps are filled and everything is faced before you leave, blah blah blah, which is common knowledge. But then I walked onto the sales floor and everything was a disaster. Nothing was stocked. Shit was all over the place. The end caps were damn near empty. And the end caps are like at the end of the aisles, and they are what's on sale at that time. So they always have to be full. But there was nothing done. I walked into the cooler to get some stuff. It was jam-packed. Nothing was like... We had about 6 skids in there, pallets, whatever you want to call them, and they were jam-packed. It wasn't even opened, so I could hardly move around in there. So I'm like, okay, I'll come back to this in a minute, and I'll I'll go to the freezer and stock what's frozen. I walk into the freezer, same thing, packed from back to front, full of skids, unpacked. And there was a guy from the meat department in there who was starting to work it, so I was helping him move some stuff around. Managed to clear 4 skids, but there were still 2 left. And while we were doing this, I asked him, how long you been here? He's like, only about an hour. I'm like, okay. When you got here, what was Brandon doing? Oh, he was standing in the, I don't remember what he called it, but it's a room off the sales floor. It's like the meat room, I guess you could call it. Talking to so-and-so. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. While you were here for that whole hour, did he do anything? Nope, just stood back there talking to her. Did he stock anything today? He said he stocked sour cream. Really? Because there's no sour cream on the floor or in the cooler. How did he stock the sour cream if we don't have any? And I know what you're going to say, that he stocked it and you ran out, but no. If he did stock it, there would have been an empty sour cream box somewhere, and there wasn't one. So there's no chance he did it. So today I was going to go there, and as soon as I got there, I was going to punch him in the face if he was working. But when I woke up this morning around 12, I couldn't breathe for about... Why is there a fucking fly? For about 2 minutes after I woke up, I couldn't breathe, and that scared the shit out of me. After I actually managed to start breathing again, I just laid on my couch for a little bit, then got up and went to the hospital, which I spent about 2-3 hours there, because I don't have a family doctor, so whatever, had to go to Emerge. But anyway, I digress. This video has gone on long enough, so... I know I didn't cover this anywhere in there, but who do you find to be the most annoying character in any video game? You could pick two. I'll let you pick two because I have two. Hope from the Final Fantasy series in Final Fantasy 13, the most annoying character ever. And I'm gonna have to go with Kaepora Gaebora from the Zelda series. Because he talks and talks, and then when you go to say no, it's actually yes, and it switches up. Do you want to hear what I said again? No, and the next time is, did you catch all that? So you have to hit yes, and so he tries to trick you there. But anyway, until next time, you know the drill. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and as always, peace out.